So if you could begin by introducing yourself, sort of give a brief history of Howard and Marci Nielsen.
Briefly? Okay. I'm a single parent. I'm 85 years old.
And that's my dad.
And she said, that's my dad. And that's my daughter. Marci was born in Evanston. And about half an hour after she was born, the doctor told us that she was born with Down syndrome. And we didn't know what that was at the time. We had to go study and look it up and find out what that meant. And her Downs really was a blessing in disguise, you might say, if you want to say it that way, because we all learned how to deal with people with disabilities, and so did the children. And we decided she's just one of the family. I remember one time the police picked her up and took her to the police station. The police chief called me. Get over here right away, Nielsen. And he gave me a lecture on letting Miss Marci walk all by herself because she couldn't speak and she couldn't tell people her name or where she lived or anything. And she has to have a name tag on her or something, blah, 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 blah. So when he was done, I turned to Marci. Remember this? I said, Marci, tell the police chief your name. And she told him. Tell him your phone number. She told him. Tell him where you live. What's your address? She told him. That shut him up. The pandemic has changed everything for everybody. Nothing's the same, but we're the same. We're certainly closer. I remember it was after her mom died back in 2017. I was watching Steel Magnolias, and Marci was very focused on it. And her first question after the movie was over is, why did she have to die? And of course, that's what she's asked about her mother as well. My wife and I used to say, she's both huggable and buggable. And we get at each other now and then, right? But it doesn't matter if we blow up at each other or not. Each come and say, I'm sorry. That's okay, I'm sorry. There are times we like to make faces at each other. And she's pretty good at making faces. Are you going to make a face? It all depends on her mood, whether she wants to make a face or not. Ooh. Sox came to live with us after Marci's mom died, so the people thought this would be a good time for a pet for Marci, and it has been very nice. And she likes to be held real close, and she purrs real loud.
My baby.
Disabilities don't get in the way of discovery and finding out new things. She loves to do that. Doesn't matter whatever is wrong that is different about her. She still loves life, and she's very curious about life. And that's a good lesson for all of us, I think. We were having a campground at the edge of a cliff that overlooked the lake. In the morning when we woke up, Marci was missing. By the time I got to her, she was at the edge. I grabbed her and she went over the edge, and I got onto my chest. I'm holding onto her, and she's hanging over the edge. 20-foot drop. Talk about guardian angels. She has had one for a long time. I can't explain it. I got to start over again. What is it that we're explaining? You tell me.